You know what drives me absolutely crazy? Watching people throw money at the stock market like they're feeding coins into a slot machine, completely ignoring the fact that they've got credit card debt charging them 22% interest sitting right there laughing at them. It's like trying to fill a bucket that has massive holes in the bottom and wondering why you're not making any progress. My name is David, and I spend way too much time thinking about money, stewardship, and why most people seem determined to do everything in the wrong order when it comes to building wealth. If you're someone who actually wants to understand the proper sequence for investing your money, instead of just throwing dollars at whatever sounds exciting, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Here's something that might shock you. According to recent data, 1 in 3 Americans doesn't even have an emergency fund. The median amount that Americans have saved for emergencies is a whopping $500. $500, that's less than most people's monthly car payment. Meanwhile, these same people are asking whether they should buy individual stocks or invest in cryptocurrency. It's like asking whether you should buy a Ferrari when you don't even have enough money to fix the transmission in your current car. As Luke 14:28 NIV teaches, suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have enough money to complete it? Too many people are trying to build wealth without first laying a solid foundation. The truth is, there's an optimal order for investing your money that can literally save you tens of thousands of dollars over your lifetime and dramatically accelerate your path to financial independence. But most people completely ignore this sequence because it's not as exciting as picking the next hot stock. Today, I'm going to walk you through the exact order you should be investing your money step by step so you can maximize your returns while minimizing your risk. Before we dive into the specific steps, let me tell you why getting this order wrong can be so devastating. Imagine you're building a house. You wouldn't start by picking out fancy light fixtures if your foundation was cracked and your roof was leaking. Yet that's exactly what most people do with their finances. Proverbs 22:7. NIV is blunt. The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is slave to the lender. High-interest debt is financial slavery that destroys any progress you try to make with investments. The first step is to establish an emergency fund. This isn't sexy, but it's foundational. An emergency fund isn't just about having money for unexpected expenses. It's about creating a psychological safety net that prevents you from making terrible financial decisions when life throws you a curveball. Proverbs 21:20. NIV says, "The wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down." The wise build margin before they chase returns. Start by saving your first $1,000 as quickly as possible. Then work toward 1 month of living expenses and keep building until you reach 3 months. This approach breaks down what can feel overwhelming into manageable chunks. Once you've got your emergency fund in place, the next step is to eliminate all high-interest debt before you invest anything else. Credit card debt at 22% is financial cancer. It grows faster than almost any reasonable investment return you could expect. Paying off that debt is like earning a guaranteed 22% return tax-free. You can't buy that return anywhere else in the market. After high-interest debt comes the employer match in your retirement plan. If your employer offers matching contributions, contribute enough to get the full match even before you finish paying off high-interest debt. This is essentially a guaranteed 100% return on your investment up to the match limit. Free money your employer will double if you pick it up. As 1 Timothy 6:6 on NIV reminds us, "But godliness with contentment is great gain." Getting the free match is wise stewardship, not greed. Next, max out your IRA, Roth, or traditional depending on your tax situation. This gives you far more control over your investments and typically comes with much lower fees than most employer plans. Then max out your HSA if you have a high-deductible health plan. These accounts are the most underutilized tax-advantaged vehicle in America because they offer triple tax benefits. Once those are maxed, go back and max out your 401k beyond the employer match. Finally, once all tax-advantage accounts are filled, you can open taxable investment accounts. The beautiful thing about following this optimal order is that each step builds on the previous ones, creating a financial foundation that gets stronger over time. Most people will spend the rest of their lives confused about why they're not making progress. You now understand exactly why, and you have the roadmap to do something about it. Final encouragement. You don't need to chase the latest hot tip. You need to build faithfully, one step at a time. Spend less than you earn. Build margin. Eliminate foolish debt. Invest consistently. Pray for wisdom. And remember, true wealth isn't found in perfect market timing. It's found in faithful stewardship and contentment in Christ. Philippians 4:11-13. Faith teaches us to be content in any situation, knowing we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Start with one of these steps today, because 10 years from now, you'll either thank yourself or wish you had. If this helped you see a clearer path, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Drop a comment. Which step are you going to focus on first? May the Lord give you wisdom, discipline, and provision as you build faithfully.